Questions for our student athletes? We'll start with Justin and then Mike.
Hey Cameron, nice to meet you. So can you just summarize just the journey from when you got to Arizona till now? Because I think you kind of struggled a little bit in the spring and then you picked things up. What do you think has led to you just kind of settling in?
Yeah, it's definitely been quite the journey, as Coach Miller has alluded to. I think just getting settled in, coming across the country, learning a new position, takes some time. So I think the reps over spring and then having some time off and then coming back to reflect on what happened, that's really it.
What was the most eye-opening part about just coming to play Power 4 football?
So going from receiver to tight end was probably the physicality of in the box. My old school, I just really never asked to do that. And so coming here and going against Trey Smith every day, that's quite the task. So that was probably the biggest thing.
Michael and Troy.
For Deshawn, everyone's been talking about the run defense, of course, from the last two games. Issues with the QB power and some big running backs too. What have you guys been working on to try to solve that problem?
Really just getting back to ourselves. Really just looking back at just games, film, seeing what we're doing wrong, just trying to figure out ways to execute better, just paying attention a little bit more to just details, just little things like that.
Is there anything that you noticed when you look back in particular that we got to stop doing this or we have to start doing that?
Not necessarily. I just think just more so just execution, just doing our jobs, doing our 111, and just like I said again, just being ourselves, playing our brand of ball, which is red line. So just getting back to that.
Troy and David.
It's really easy to just say, hey, that they're struggling against the run and how it's going. But between the BYU game and the Houston game, did you notice any differences between the two running styles that you guys faced? Was it very similar? Just your thoughts on the differences between the two games?
I mean, in a sense, yeah, it was kind of the same. They both fell back again on the QB power, just relying on that a lot. But other than that, I feel like they're good teams. But I just feel like a lot of it got to just do within ourselves, and that's just playing our ball again. So.
David and then Brian.
Cameron, you mentioned the physicality part of learning to play the tight end position, and Seth a couple weeks ago had said he wasn't sure early on in the spring if you were going to be able to grasp that. How did you get to the point where you were able to grasp that and now are an integral part in the running game?
Like I said, at first it was just different, and then really embracing it. Some of our other tight ends that do embrace it, Caden Luke and Tyler Mustang, I've had lots of talks with them, and you have to seek the contact rather than let it come to you. So a lot of talks with them, and then just built-in reps have helped with that.
When you look back at the seal block that sparked Kedrick in the last home game, what do you see when you look at how you were able to make that play there to spring that touchdown?
A lot of it, props to Coach Miller, because he's a real big stickler on our details. And then just when I look at that play, I see the details that he enforces every single day, and then just strain until the whistle.
Brian and Justin.
Deshawn, these last two games, I think you guys have only had one quarterback sack and really haven't been getting home as much. Colorado just gave up, I think, 7 or 8 sacks or something like that. How important is it not just to flush to the quarterback, but actually get to him as far as being able to throw things off?
It's very important. I feel like that's a huge part of just a lot of these calls, and that's being able to be effective. So I definitely feel like for us, this is definitely a challenge for us to take on. Just more so, just relying on our technique, our fundamentals, and being able to just finish. So.
Justin and then Troy.
Cameron, can you tell us about Panama, New York, and what that town is like?
So Panama has more cows than it does people. There's I think the population is 450 people. My high school is a K through 12 school with my graduating class had 35 people in it.
Okay.
It's very small.
And how did you start playing football?
In 3rd grade. I always looked like playing with my dad, playing football in the backyard and whatnot, and always wanted to. So in 3rd grade, that was the earliest I think we could start. And then as I kept playing, it was always this is what is going to get me to college.
Troy and then Michael.
Cam, over the last couple games, the tight end has been really involved, not only yourself, but Sam Olsen in the passing game as well. How do you think the evolution of the tight end in this offense has gone from the start of the season to now, and why do you think it's kind of opened up for you guys?
I don't think it's anything special. Just we're lucky enough to get the ball. It's always a privilege to get the ball. We'll do whatever's asked of us, and it's just come our way the last couple of games. Not saying that they weren't trying to get us the ball the first couple of games. It just is what it is. We're happy to block, happy to catch. It is part of the game.
Michael and then David.
One for each. For Cameron, when some of the guys started to get injured in the tight end room and one of the guys decided to redshirt, did that increase your sense of urgency at all? Like, hey, I gotta get on my stuff here. They're gonna need me.
Not really. Coming back from our little break and into camp, like, everyone wants to start, everyone wants to play, so every day I've prepared like the starter, and it's always been a next man up mentality in our room. I think our room does a really good job, and our coaches do a good job of making sure everybody stays prepared, because like we said, like you said, one play and you're the man up, so everyone's got to stay ready.
And for Deshawn, did the result of Colorado's game on Saturday against Utah change your approach, mindset, preparation in any shape or form?
No, absolutely not. I mean, for us, it's us trying to get a dub every week. It don't matter who we play, who we go up against. You know what I'm saying? We're looking to do the same thing every week, which is win. So for us, I feel like, again, it's not us doing anything fancy, but again, just us relying on our technique fundamentals, executing the call that we're given, and just just falling back on just red line, man. Us just getting to the ball, running to the ball. Like I said, all 11 doing their job and just being physical. So.
David and then Lindsay.
Deshawn, what is your specific role in the quarterback run game when the quarterback is on the run? What is your role there? Do you have a role there? And if you do, what have you been working on to try to improve your aspect of that?
Well, my role is just to make a play, for one, but also to, like you said, to just to also play within the system. And for me, it's not really just doing nothing fancy. Again, just playing within my technique fundamental, just again relying on my training, and yeah, just being me playing ball. So.
And I know you've maybe been dealing with a little bit of an oblique situation. How has that affected your ability to do your job?
Man, when you got a DC like Coach G, man, that don't matter, man. Because at the end of the day, like shit, excuse my language, but for us, it's just like, man, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be banged up, you're gonna be bruised up, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta be at bad effort, man, to play in a defense like this. So having somebody like that in my head 24/7, constantly chirping, telling me, yeah, man, get on the field and stop being soft, man. Yeah, it don't even just, you know what I'm saying, sit in my mind. So for me, I'm good, man. I'm great. I'm amazing. So.
Lindsay and then Justin.
You guys are entering the back half of your season. Obviously, every game is important, and I know you guys focus one game and 1 week at a time, but you're only 2 wins away from a bowl game. Is that something that you guys talk about, or anything that you're thinking of?
We go into every game looking to win, and obviously we want to get to a bowl game, but we're just focused on the next game. We're not worried about anything in the future, just Colorado right now.
Justin and Brian.
Cameron, you mentioned Panama has more cows than people. What did you do as far as hobbies, and what was just kind of the lifestyle for you there?
Growing up, sports was everything. From when I was young, I played soccer, and then football, track, and basketball in high school. I was just nonstop year-round. So over the summers, I'd just play basketball the entire time, get ready for football, and then football season would roll right into basketball and right into track.
When you entered the portal, were you under the impression that you were maybe going to play wide receiver somewhere else, or did the idea of maybe playing tight end kind of settle in? Like, when did that transition start for you?
I had lots of conversations because ultimately the end goal for everybody, I would think, playing college football is playing the NFL, and I don't think I was good enough receiver to do that, and tight end would be the most ideal spot. So moving forward, I kind of figured I'd play tight end.
And then how has Sam helped you along the way during this process?
Sam's one of my best friends. He's helped tremendously every day with little things. When I first got here, he helped a lot with just the small details of playing tight end. And then on days that, you know, I struggled, he's like, it's all right. You've been doing this for 5 practices. You're going to struggle. Like, he still struggles. We all struggle. No one's perfect. So he's been a very good friend and teammate.
guys, Brian and Michael and Justin.
So Cam, correct me if I'm wrong, this 3 years in a row, you were playing at D2, and then you were playing at FCS when Mercyhurst moved up, and now FBS. I mean, what has been the difference for you in terms of those, or do you just kind of look at it as it's all just football?
It's all just football. Go out there and do my best to do my 111th every play.
Did you feel like there was an adjustment going from D2 to FCS last year that took a little while for you?
Not as much. The PSAC is a very good conference, and I think they did a good job of getting us ready for the NEC.
Michael and Justin.
A couple for Cameron and then one for Deshawn. What events did you participate in track?
I refused to run. I was lazy in high school, so I just did high jump. My junior year, I won the state championship. Yeah.
And then when you were at Mercyhurst, were you a wide receiver or were you a tight end that just split out a lot? Like what?
Receiver.
You were a wide receiver.
Yep.
Okay, so
Ex
when you were,
receiver whole time.
so you were coming in and like maybe lining up in a 3-point stance or whatever. Was it kind of the first time you'd ever done that?
Yeah.
It was, okay. And then for Deshawn, you guys had 2 very close losses, 2 games that you easily could have won against teams that have really good records, that are both ranked. A lot of fans are still upset about it. Some of us were like, well, this is a sign of progress. How did you guys view the outcomes of those games? Like encouraging, frustrating, maybe both?
I mean, first, obviously, like not winning is frustrating, but again, we fall under this rule where it's a 24-hour rule, so we got 24 hours really to just process everything, and then literally once we process everything, go through film, do what we do, it's over with. We go on to the next, you know what I'm saying, next day, next game, next, you know what I'm saying, next week. So, for us, man, we really like, you know what I'm saying, I just feel like for us, again, it's just the little things, just us doing, you know what I'm saying, again, our 111, just executing, doing everything physical, you know what I'm saying, doing everything fast, doing it the way it's supposed to be done. So I think, yeah.
We'll finish up with Justin.
Deshawn, what led you to change your number to 0?
I don't know, man. Y'all you know what I'm saying, y'all might find this funny, but initially, like, I really didn't want 99 when I first got here. I was trying to get 6, but my boy Tay Beasy got it. So, you know what I'm saying, we had to, you know what I'm saying, just play things cool, and then also my boy Flo, like I was real cool with him, and I feel like for me too it'd be pretty cool, you know what I'm saying, to actually, you know what I'm saying, with him being gone and him transferring, like, you know what I'm saying, getting a number and actually, you know what I'm saying, like just doing some justice and then like really, you know what I'm saying, making plays and you know what I'm saying. So it really isn't like a specific reason, just more so I just thought it was, you know what I'm saying, it was nice. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how would you summarize your time at Arizona?
I love it. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said back in the spring when I talked to you, man, it's a blessing. Like again, I'm grateful to be in these shoes. I'm grateful to be able to live out a dream of mine and play on the highest, you know what I'm saying, highest level, highest stage, and being around like guys like Coach G, Coach B. You know what I'm saying, having guys like Coach Daggy around too as well. Just every coach, to be honest, having those type of guys, you know what I'm saying, pushing you day in and day out, man, it can't get no better. And like I've been telling Coach G, any coach, I will literally run through a brick wall for them. Anything that they ask me, like, yeah, I'm doing with no hesitation. So, yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, fellas.
Thank you.
Sweet. Thank you.